since we said we were going to get the cameras right, get the setup right, hop back on the podcast, upload, do all that. It's been a minute. We did promise that we could be back. Get shit litty to titty. But we're there again, and we are going to do it the right way this time. This time, I believe we're doing it the right way. We got a camera, we got mics, everything. It's done proper, so we can now invite people on the show type shit. Get to speak to people, get to know more. So I'm thinking about doing more than just a podcast for track, and also something for like regular talk, like regular talk, because niggas be chatting. Long story short, though, shit, I shouldn't be cursing on this shit. Well, this specific one, I'm gonna have two pages, one for this and one for the other one. But let's get to the good news. We're back. We're back with more track, collegiate track, professional track, whatever you want us to talk about. We're here with it. Um, what are we on? It's we're in 2024. I know you guys are all excited this year. Whoever is running fast, whoever is not running so fast as of right now, you guys are excited for outdoors because usually that's what it is. Basically, though, what I'm here to talk about is how the season is going and how I've seen the NCAA progress throughout the years. Um, I must say, I love it. I love the environment. I love how everybody has put themselves on a different level, like a different platform where it's almost like everybody is trying to prove a point or like go to the Olympics or something. Well, it wouldn't be a bad decision this Olympic year, but I must speak about the unfairness in the 60. I feel like there's a bit of like a bittersweet moment in the 60 going on. Like at the same time, we're seeing the fastest generation of 60-meter runners ever, and there's no doubt. Because this year the cutoff in the 60 might be 6.55, and I don't think there's ever a year. I'd have to go back on TFers and check, but I will pull up TFers throughout the podcast. But I don't think there's ever a year where you see so many 6.59s. Can't lie to you. On a group chat. Anyway, I've never seen a year where you see so many 6.59s this early, and a lot of names are gonna be on that list that's not there yet, and I just honestly strongly believe that 6.5 is a very hard number to run, and it's not that people can't do it. You can do it. It's very possible, but that's a pro time. I feel like once you get to the realm of 6.5, that you're looking at pros. That's when yeah, this one is a real one. It's possible to go sub 10 and stuff like that. But to see a lot of guys doing that is amazing. That's the good side about it. The downside about it, though, why I said this, is indoor only top 16 goes to nationals. And the ultimate goal is to go to nationals, right? I don't know anybody where their ultimate goal is to go to regionals because, outdoor it's regionals. But indoor, it's just, top 15 nationals type shit. I don't know anybody where their ultimate goal is to go to regionals. It's usually regionals then nationals. You're thinking about nationals. You're never just thinking about regionals. Anywho, indoor, you don't have a regionals. So it's just nationals. It's way harder. And I would say even though you have to, put in the work to go 6.5 to go indoor, don't beat up yourself if you don't go and you run 6.5. 6.5 is an amazing time to run. And I feel like the NCAA needs to come up with a better way for the 60, man, because it's kind of unfair. Let's put our marbles in one basket real quick. You sit down and think about it right now. It's kind of unfair to see guys that run 6.5 not going. I feel like they need to put a standard, or something, and make everybody line up. Even if they have to do 5 heats of the 60. I mean, they got screen time, but maybe they need to adjust that screen time for guys that's out there putting on a performance. You get what I'm saying? I know that they're on what, NBC? No, they're not on NBC. ESPN Nationals. Indoor Nationals are any nationals in general is usually on ESPN, and I feel like they need to whenever that time come around, they need to dedicate that whole channel to them. So I know they have a short window, but I don't know how they would do it. I can't come up with a solution for that. But I just feel like it's mighty unfair for guys to run that fast and not go. But I feel like in the future they will come up with a way because then again it's the NCAA. Once they get a lot of complaints, somebody's going to make a move, and a move going to jump to another move, and end up becoming something. Just like how the athletes were being paid, and now it's an NIL thing. Maybe to sell that little controversy that was going on. But as of right now, I can say these guys are putting in the work. Everybody in the 60 has been putting in the work. And shit, I've never seen so many quarter miles step down to the 60 and do good. This year, you have a good amount step down to the 60 and have been running decently well. Even if they didn't run 6.5, they run 6.7 and 6.6, which is amazing. One talent I have to speak about, and mind you, we are only in January. This is the second week. When I did this podcast, it was the second week. So you guys can hold me to that. It was the second week of January in the NCAA. So basically, we are up to what week 3 or week 4 already. So I mean, I don't usually count the meets in like December, cause the December meets, if you really sit down and think about it, ain't nobody really running in December. Like, ain't nobody really like going stupid in December. And I'm not saying, well, it's like maybe you're gonna have a few kids who do, but that's not usually the time frame to do it. The time frame where you usually get people go crazy is like mid-January, I would say. And you have a few cats that's gonna run fast as soon as they get in. I don't know what they're ready for, but they're ready for war. And let's just put it that way. I it's impressive to see what some people could do early in the season and what some people can't do at the end of the season. If you get what I'm trying to say, not subbing anyone, but if you get what I'm trying, it's surprising to see some people really go out there and put in their all and get it together, and it's like not working out. But long story short, the girls are doing good. The guys are doing good. I said I was going to pull up the list. So here I have the list. On the men's side right now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8.65 already. The leading time is 6.53. There's a couple 6.59 in there. There's a couple guys that run 6.60 well. 6.61, 6.61, 6.62, 6.62, 6.63, 6.64, 6.64. So there's a couple guys, and there's a few big names that have not ran yet, and when they do run, it's going to be fireworks. Like, it's when they do run, they will land up there, and it's gonna start pushing a lot of 6.59s out of the barrier, and that's where I feel like there's a problem. If you get what I'm saying, like that's where I'm trying to show you like there will be like that going on. But anywho, I love it. Everybody's putting in the work nowadays. I remember there's a time frame when I was in college. You run 6.8, that's actually really good. Now it's making it look like 6.8 is you're not even trying. 6.7 is like super fast. Now 6.7 seems to be easy for everyone. I don't know if it's I think it's the technology in the shoes. Probably. Because the new spikes and stuff is kind of helping a lot of people out. I believe so. I don't know if you guys would agree with me. Let me know or not. Let's see. The 60. It's a bunch of 6.6 right now. Like 41 is 6.69, which is crazy. Like, people won't talk about it. I'm pretty sure it was the same last year, but people won't talk about it. 6.69 as a cutoff, as 41 in the country is absolutely crazy, I think. And there's probably somebody else that ran 6.69. Anywho, the deuce. The deuce. At first, I thought the deuce wasn't going to be crazy, but it looks like the cutoff in the deuce this year will be 20.6. So if you're an athlete out there in the NCAA and you want to go to Nationals indoor, you got to run 20.6 to go. Remember, I told you that. 20.6 to go, 6.55 to go indoor. That's my strong belief, and I'm standing on business. I don't think any of these 20.8 and 20.7s are going to go. It's going to be 20.6 this year. So if you don't run 20.6, you might kiss it goodbye. You might have to kiss it goodbye, no lies. The 400 actually don't look crazy this year, and I feel like it's because all these super freaks and freaks of nature are gone. If you really think about it, the 400 is up for grabs. Anybody can claim it this year. Anybody can grab it. If you are a quarter miler, you should be happy. If you're a quarter miler in college right now, you should be happy. Because this year, 46 is going to get in. Last year, 46 was never getting in. Last year, the cutoff was 45.98. I will never forget. 45.98 did not go, which was fucking insane. Like, that was beyond insane. That was like on a next level. 45.98 not getting in to the NCAA. It's crazy. But this year it looks shaky. You know, there's Jones from USC 45.90. He's leading. Tennessee 46.0. He's second, and there's another guy 46.05 from Georgia, third. The rest is like some 46.1s, 46.4, 46.5, 46.7, 46.8. Yeah, shit. This year looks like 46.5 is going to be the cutoff. My opinion, based off what I see so far. 46.5 will be the cutoff. The top 16 cutoff, 46.5. If you are a talented athlete out there and you run 47, let me tell you something. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. 45 is not going to be the cutoff this year. You can get in. You run a 47, you're damn near close to 46. Keep going, my brother. You can do it. It's right there. You run a 47 out there. I don't know which kid is listening, who's seeing this. If you run a 47, you definitely can go 46. You just got to put the work in. You got to put the work in. You got to stay committed. You got to stay with that momentum. Keep that fire in you, you know. Don't lose confidence because you see all these dudes running 46 and you can't run. You can run it. If you're running 47, you're damn near close to 46. That's how I see it. On the list, you have a couple 47s on there. You know it's going to drop. But it'll get to the cutoff will be 46.5. I'm pretty sure. It will be 46.5 or 46.6. And that's all you have to do is run that. You run that time, you get in, you're Gucci. You're very much Gucci. Let's see. The 800. Not a big fan of the 8, but there's a guy from Texas. He's leading with 145.88. That's freaking fire for an opener. That's freaking. Let me press his name real quick. Let's see what he ran so far. So, yeah, he's been running. Honestly, he's been running. So I would assume that's not his first, but his first 8 this season. Yeah, his first 8 this season was a 146.4. A 146 as a season opener is beautiful. So the fact that he ran another 8 after that, and ran 145, he's on fire. He's going to run some time. If he keeps it up and not get hurt, that's one thing. People don't talk about that, and I feel like that's something we need to express more. You know, athletes getting hurt and people thinking they're done. Not because somebody's hurt mean they're done. For a lot of people in the back, if you think an athlete is done with because he got hurt and you feel like there's nothing for him to give, you're wrong. There's so much more an athlete can give. He can come back even 2 times stronger because of that injury. But anywho, let's wish him the best. Cheer him on for a great season. The 800 cutoff, I don't know, probably like one. I'm not a big fan of the 8, but I would say like 148. 148. Let's see. I feel like that might be the cutoff for indoor. And the 8 this year, I'm not a big fan of the 8. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I can assume 148 will be the cutoff. Yeah, you know me. I'm not gonna do the miles and stuff like that. I honestly, no disrespect to milers, but I don't give 2 shits about the mile. That's a race I don't even watch. And it's not just me being disrespectful, but you guys' race are just too damn long. I can't watch that. Honestly, I don't even know who's in the lead. I'm sorry. I don't know who's in the lead. That race is just, you know. Anyway, I must speak about the Roden. Roden from Clemson, Jamaican kid. Yeah, I'm Jamaican. And yeah, so I got to talk about him. I have to talk about him. Minakir, I have to talk about him. Roden is absolutely astonishing. Can't lie. This season, Roden is astonishing. He opened up in a 600, and it was 116.1. Now, you open with 116.1, what are you going to... This guy is an 800 runner, and this is why I think it's impressive. He's an 800 runner, and not just an 800 runner. He can run a fast 400. Remember, this is a guy that split 44 low for Clemson. 44 low. No cap. You go watch ACC's past outdoor. This guy splits 44.4, if I'm not mistaken. And the craziest thing to think about, he's doing this after an 4x4 double. Now, you think about the strength of that man. It's either 2 things going to happen. His 400 is going to be very fast, or his 800 is going to be very fast when he runs the 8. I don't know if he ran an 8 yet. I'll really have to look at all his meets that he ran so far. It's still early in the season, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did not run an 8 yet. I would have to, check that out. I feel like he's going to drop a bomb. Something is coming from Roden. Something is coming. And I must say, the hurdles, I got my guy Jaheim from Syracuse. I don't care who want to put up the number one lead in the country right now. I feel like Jaheim Hales, he's going to win. And that's not just me being biased. It's either him or that kid in the Northeast. Oh, my God. What's the name of that school? Shit, we used to compete against them all the time. Northeastern. That kid from Northeastern, he's the real deal. But the reason why I say Jaheim is going to win and why I know Jaheim will win, him and Gianno were two of the most clutch performance guys I've ever met in my lifetime. And I would never doubt them in a final. If they make it to a final, they're going to place. And I feel like Jaheim is in a mindset right now where he don't think he's beatable when it comes to a final. It's not possible. And I'll say the same thing for Gio, but he's not in college no more. But Jaheim is I think he's in his bag this year. And I think he's going to scoop this up. I think this is his to grab. If we were to put up some bets, I can sure put up all my money in the hurdles for Jaheim. I don't think anybody's beating him in the hurdles this year. He's pulled off a clutch performance whenever needed. And that's the thing. You have people that can run fast when it really don't matter. You have some people out there that can run real fast when it don't matter. But when it matters, when all the odds is against them, injuries, like I've done seen Gianno got hurt his first year. When we left JUCO and when he left JUCO, because he left JUCO before me. When Gianno went to Clemson that first year, I've done seen him fucked up his leg, ran like one meet, fucked up his leg, come back, ACC's time, boom, grab third place, or second place, I forgot, I think it was third or second, grab third place, qualify for nationals, ACCs, I'm telling you, conference championships, second meet of the season for Clemson type shit. He comes back, boom, pull off a medal, give them points, go to nationals, do it again at nationals, boom, make the final, grab a trophy, boom, outdoor coming on the 4x1, and he doing a hurdle final as well at national at Oregon. Crazy. And then it was the same thing again this year, but this year he popped off a little bit faster, and then he got hurt, and then he did the same thing. He won. He showed you guys that, like, look, I'm him. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, he popped out. He said, I am him. And I think Jaheim is the very same way. Like, I'm not even going to lie to you. Jaheim maybe not the exact same as Gio, but I think when it comes to performing in a final, my money is on both of them. My money is on both of them, and I'm glad they're Jamaican. I feel like they can go down there and do well. I mean, I know Jamaica have a lot of hurdlers right now, but I feel like Gio and Jaheim should definitely be in that mix. Gio and Jaheim should definitely be in that mix. But this year in the NCAA, like I said, I will give Jaheim the credit. I feel like he's going to be the one to win it. I've been around this kid. I've seen his mentality. I already know, like, when that showtime come, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see who the real deal is in the hurdles. That's why I never look at the leading times for the hurdles. I never look at it because there's barriers in the way. People fall. People just can't pull off that clutch performance. And I feel like because we Jamaican and we scale so many fences, we give so much trouble and scale so many fences, we can do this. This is not hard for us. So my money's on Jaheim. I don't care who don't like it, but my money is on Jaheim. He's not gonna lose. Anywho, on to the women's. Relay is 4x4. You already know. USC has that. It's going to be a big year for USC. USC has a hell of a 4x4. A lot of guys are not paying attention to it. So does Florida as well. But USC is going to win that 4x4. I have a strong feeling that USC is going to win 4x4. At 4x4 at National, USC. Florida is a great competition. But based off what I'm seeing so far, I haven't seen the quarter miles at Florida open up. I know them. I know one of them. personally, and I think they'll do amazing. But USC, they're cooking some shit this year. They don't have a conference. They don't have a SEC conference to show up to. Florida does. You feel me? And all the years before when Florida was winning it, USC didn't have that team. Right? They didn't have a good team to challenge. They do this year, which make it uneven because they don't have a conference championship, a very tough conference championship indoor. So this is their conference championships. Florida just burnt themselves out at SECs. Nationals is where the money is at. Unless Mike Holloway is going to tell them, yeah, we win $1 million of those. We don't need that. Let's save it for nationals. Then I can say, yo, Florida's going to put on a show. Don't get me wrong, they are going to put on a show. But USC is going to win the show. Florida might grab second. Because who knows? It's still a tough race. But I don't think they're going to beat USC. USC got a crazy team this year. Unless the guys chicken out. But based off what I've seen with USC and the people that's there, no chance of Florida winning. At all. No chance. On to the women's, like I said. Let's take a look on the women's side. Let's best believe the 60 in the women's. Holy shit, this shit is fast. So you had a girl from Tennessee. She's at 7'10". That's amazingly fast. It's second week in 2024. 7'10". Right now, the women's are putting on a show. The women's and the men's are pretty much the same, man. The NCAA, if you hear this, please find a different way to make people qualify for nationals in the 60 meters. If there can be a different way, it would be amazing. Because I feel like the more people you have there is the better the show. And you don't have that much people. You know, sometimes it's just a plain old NCAA. We need something else. We need something else to spice it up. I was always saying for outdoor, you guys can add, because if you look at it on a world athletic level, there is a mixed relay. I believe there should be a mixed relay in the NCAA. Indoors or outdoors, I don't know if it can happen indoors, but outdoors, definitely. There's room for that. Like a mixed relay would be amazing. That would give so many more people opportunities in schools to go to nationals. It would be insane. A mixed relay, that would be absolutely astonishing. If you ever had it before, please bring it back. The Olympics have it. The World Championships have it. I'm pretty sure World Relays is going to have it. Everybody have it. Please bring it back. We would love it. We would love a mixed 4x4. It would be amazing. A lot of people would get chances. A lot of opportunities would be given. A lot of people would get seen. A lot of people would have gotten heard. That's how schools get to recruit people, and that's how agents get to reach out to people and know off their talent. Please bring it back. We would love it back. As we can see, and don't mind that's going off. It's Chelsea winning a game, soccer. Anywho, like I said, the 60 is pretty much the same for the women. The girls are out there putting in the work, which is amazing. I think that's astonishing. The girls are putting up 7'10". We haven't seen a 6 yet, but I would love to see that this year. I think it might happen. It's a bunch of new faces, and that's good. That's like actually amazing to see. Oregon got somebody in the 60 as well is absolutely amazing. Texas as well. The 60 this year for the girls. Cutoff, you got to run 7'2". 7'2" low. It's already at 7'2". That's why I said that. 7'2" low, or else you're not going. Literally. If you're not running 7'2" low, you're not going. Kiss it goodbye. Stop having sex. Because that might be your problem why you're not performing how you want to. And I don't say this to be mean, but that's usually the issue with girls. They're having too much sex. Sex is a huge factor in track and field, and people need to talk about it. It should be talked about. It really should. I think so. The 200 for women's, 22:88 is the leading time. That's absolutely astonishing indoor. And I feel like, 22:88 is no joke. It shouldn't be a joke. It shouldn't be taken as a joke. 23:09, 23:11. I mean, these are some fast times. Like, these are some really fast times. It don't look as fast as the boys. I wouldn't say it is. I wouldn't say it is. I just got a crazy message. I'm sorry. I just got a crazy message. I'm hearing that they changed the transfer portal rules. I have to look into that. Maybe on the next episode I'll bring it up. But I just got a message about that. So let me just take a look here on. So I would say this year it is fast, but for the women's it is fast, but it can be faster. It could be faster, so I can't even give an estimate cutoff right now. The 4. Yeah, this is a good one. The 4. Arkansas is loaded. That's all I'm going to say. We already knew this, though. The 400-meter national champion will come from Arkansas. And I can put my money on it. It was supposed to go there, and it didn't go. But this year it will. I guarantee you that this year, the 400 meters at Arkansas will. I 100% guarantee you that it will go to Arkansas. It will go to Arkansas. If you don't believe that it won't go to Arkansas, go see a doctor. Something is wrong with you. It will go to Arkansas. If Arkansas does not win, my name is not my name. The 800, not so bad. Pretty much the same as last year. So whatever you ran last year, you can go. I'm just telling you right now, you can go. I'm not going to say a time, but you know what you ran and you know what cutoff is. It's pretty much the same for the girls. And, yeah, I'm not going to do the mile. I feel like the mile is stupid. But the women's, I love what's going on. There's new faces. Not a lot of old cats. It's good. It's a new generation, a new era. We love it. A new generation, new era. We love it. I feel like you guys are putting up hell. I feel like both men's and women's. I feel like you guys are putting up hell. Hold up. I gotta fix my camera a little bit. I feel like you guys are putting up hell. You guys are putting on a show. We're excited. We're all excited. The people on the outside watching. We're excited. Keep doing what you do. Keep working hard. I feel like you guys have stepped up the game. It's Olympic year. Stay locked in. Stay healthy. Stay on top of rehab. We want everybody to stay the same throughout the year. We want everybody to perform at a very high level. We want everybody to bring their best to the table. I would love that for everyone. Everyone bring their best to the table. It's going to be a great year. Don't listen to what nobody has to say, because I see a lot of TikTokers are making, not so kind videos. I'm not saying you have to be kind, but they're making stuff and killing a lot of people's confidence, and I feel like that's bad. A lot of people have issues with confidence, especially when it comes to race time. Not going to call any names, but I feel like some people just need to shut up, honestly, and let people run. Let some people run. I feel like that's the main call here. We need to shut up and let people run. And I don't care who's fast or who's slow. We just got to see people do it. Let people get out there and get their shine, take their opportunity well. Shut up. Let people run. That's all you got to do. Shut up and let people run. And performance speak for itself. So, therefore, I don't feel like you need to be calling anybody out if you can't do better. Anywho, I'm glad that we're back. We're going to continue. Like I said, we're going to have 2 podcasts. It's going to be this. It's going to be something else. I'm going to speak about the NCAA. I feel like I need to speak on a lot of things in the NCAA that goes on and people don't know about. So I will speak about that openly, free of cost. I will not be charging anybody. So anybody out there that's charging, I'm going to share a lot of information that you guys are probably charging for. And I feel like a lot of people need to know that you shouldn't really be charged for. In the future, I'm looking to talk about preparing for college sports and preparing for college in general. Preparing to perform at a high level. What shitty performances and stuff like that. Long story short, though, I'm not going to go too long into this. I just wanted to do like another video coming back in, and now that I have everything ready for what I need to get started on. And yeah, we're looking for a great time. So as of right now, I appreciate whoever listened, whoever sat down and watched. Thank you. Keep following, keep subscribing. We're going to do more. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a great year. And I'm still running. Don't think I'm not running because I'm not in college anymore. I am still very much running. Jamaica Trials is a must. I will be there. I'll be running there. You guys might want to be there. It's gonna be a movie. um, Let me stop joking around. But yeah, I'm glad I got to all the points. I think I pretty much sticked out everything I wanted to talk about coming back. It's gonna be a great year. I'm gonna keep following track on indoor. This weekend coming up, we have Dr. Sanders. And I want you guys to pay attention to the guys in the Northeast because the guys in the Northeast are really putting on performances. This year, Nationals is in Boston, so that's why I'm saying pay attention to the guys in the Northeast. The guys in the Northeast are really high performers. It's just because they're in the Northeast, and the Northeast for track and field never get looked at all, and I feel like it should. But it's either here nor there. We can just wait and see this year. Watch guys pop out. Watch guys do their things. So, again, I thank you guys for watching. I'm going to end this. I really appreciate you guys. Until next time, I'm out.